Alright guys, back with another video, and this time we're going to do a repeat deck profile. We haven't seen Dan in a long time, since Nationals 3 years ago. Dan, what'd you do?
So I went to the regional qualifiers over the weekend. I got first place. This isn't the mat. I already traded the mat and deck box away. But yeah, so this is the list I played. I played Drytron. I played...
He hasn't gave up.
Yeah, bro. This deck's crazy. I got like drolled. I literally got drolled every match I played. It never mattered. One time it did matter. I did lose one match to droll, but or one game, I mean, not match. But yeah, every other time it just never mattered. I never got Bisteeled, so that helped too. But most of the time they have to have like 2 Bisteels for it to even matter. Anyways, like 1 Magnamut doesn't hurt this deck really. We'll just get into the list though. 3 Alpha, 3 Zeta, 3 Gamma, 3 Delta, and 1 Beta. I maxed out on all the names because you always want to open 2 dries. That's why I also played 1 Beta. It's because, like, worst case, you see 2 dries. You're just going to take these for the Mu Beta. Mu Beta, either dump the Zeta if you have like a bunch of ritual monsters in hand to get to the ritual spell, or you get to Thubin, get to your ritual monsters, and then when you tribute the Ben 10 to get a Diviner, your Diviner can get you to the ritual spell. So it's like having Alpha Zeta still. But yeah, that's why I chose to max on the names. You always just want to have 2 names that were different so you get in the combo. And then, the rituals, we have 3 Benton.
Card's stupid.
It's insane. And then the 1 Natasha, of course, for just like, basically I lost like every die roll.
Natasha's OTK.
Yeah. So like I played a case tournament like a couple weeks ago and I got 5th place in that, and I put this in because I don't know. And literally I lost every single die roll, including in Top Cut. So I was just so happy I always had this, so I'm always playing this card. This card wins every game. It just doesn't matter if you win the die roll or not, this card will carry you every time. And then I played Megaliths, which they're whatever. But the main reason you have to play them is you use these to make Baron. And your end board is going to be Baron, Dynamondo, Chaos Max Engrave with Lancia in hand. And when your board's like that, the only out is Droplet or exactly 3 Bisteels. Because what you do is you go start with Chaos Max, or Dynamondo targeting take Chaos Max, they go Bisteel, you chain Lancia, they go Bisteel again, you chain Baron, then they have to Bisteel you for the 3rd time to stop the lock. Or just 1 Droplet, pitch a monster, outs the whole thing too. Then I played Draconids and Chaos Max. This card's goated. The main reason, I never summoned this card, but I did use it a lot to like search, and you can tribute it off for the whole ritual summon, then drop Chaos Max again. So that came up a lot mainly. And then my fairies, these are my other Ben 10 targets. I didn't play Orange Light, and it's because literally these are my only fairies, so you never want to send these. Maybe Diviner, but like you never want to send these ever. You'd rather have them in hand. That's Drytron food.
Where's Ava?
Man, don't do my boy Ava like that. No. He's still on that planet, son. 3 thrusts.
Broken.
Yeah, this card's insane. And the reason why I 3 thrusts is because we literally get to search all of the best spells in the deck. So, I'll explain this all real quick. You play 3 of this, because this doesn't lose the droll and gets you a dry, so in theory it gets you 2 dry names for 1 card. This I only played 2 of, which is really questionable, but this card plays in the droll the most, and it's hard once per turn, so I never wanted to open 2 of this. I'd rather have 1 and then like 1 of these, because if you open 1 and 1 of these, this is Alpha Zeta right here. Like you activate this, show them Alpha, Zeta, Gamma, they're always going to pick Alpha, Zeta, and then you just use this to get the other name that you need. And if they take the Gamma, it doesn't matter, then you're just getting Alpha Zeta either way, but yeah. It doesn't matter, you just like make it look like it's an RNG choice, but it's never, you always have the other name. Arthau is like the same theory. I didn't want to play 2 Jack in the Hand because Jack in the Hand's once per turn. This is not, but you have to have like another card, so I only played 1 because it's pretty bad in multiples. Foolish is just foolish, I don't need to explain that. Prep, I will give a shout out to Paul Pelican on this. He plays 3 Preparation of Rites. I do not. I'm still on 1. I think if you're playing a lot of rituals, you never ever want to flood on this card. You'd rather just thrust into it if you need it. Most of the time you don't need it though. Pros, it's a sacky 1 of, and plus you can like thrust into it if you need like a specific card post siding. And 1 Talons just for like cash and stuff, and plus it's good into hand traps, so it's a really good thrust target. And then the spells that I can't thrust into, Two Medionis, Favnir, and Called By. I got to shout out to my boy Miles. Two Medionis is the way, always was. Some people play two Favnir. I don't want to ever see multiple hard ones return cards, so yeah, I'm not on that. And then Called By is just goated. I'm never losing to Droll, homie. I never Called By to Droll this weekend, but yeah. And then the last card, this is like my last thrust target. It's the Trap. So basically against Cash, they just auto lose to this and Branded. They just get cooked unless they make Guardian Chimera to try and force it out. But every other deck, it's like pretty okay. It's okay enough to buy you another turn, which is all that matters. You just want to buy yourself another turn in Drytron and then just kill them on the clapback. And then for the extra, shouts to my daughter. Two Mubeta. So some people play 3 because of Cash. I think if you're playing 2, it's fine though, because Cash is like not even a problem anymore, I feel. The biggest problem is Shifter. Yeah, Lyralisk. I didn't play Fuko. That might have been a mistake because Fuko's really good into Pearly and the Rika deck, but this attacks directly and it has the effect of you don't take damage for the rest of the turn. So even if they like sack you at the out, like Underworld Goddess or like Kaiju, you're not dying either way, so it doesn't matter. And then the last XC is Downer, Beatrice, and Zeus. These are standard, very standard. Lynx, 1 Anima. A lot of people played around this, but you have to play it just because Apo Zones and the Link 4 that the one deck Rika Sun makes, you can just immediately bait it out and just try and take it. Then 2 Dynamondo. So you play 2 because you Chaos Max them once, and if they like hand trap you enough to where you can only make a second one, you can just Chaos Max them again. So bare minimum, you're skipping 2 turns, which is enough. I did play Baron in my deck, and that came up. I'll explain later in a second, actually. Phoenix. This card's insane. I played Boral Sword. This is the OTK card. I made this like every game pretty much. And then Underworld Goddess came up a couple times against Pearly mainly. Like their Noir is unaffected, you just take it. Nits, Herald for the Diviner targets, and then Baron. So what I want to explain with Baron is in theory, if you have Baron still on board, you can make it again. You are essentially playing 3 Dynamondos, and it came up for me, like, I used the first 2 to, like, Chaos Max them, and I still had, like, Baron on board. So what I was able to do was, like, on my turn, I used Baron's effect targeting the Chaos Max engrave, and then, like, summon back Chaos Max, lock them on my turn, and then I was able to make Baron again and just go for the OTK. So, yeah, you're able to, like, start your turn with, like, a Chaos Max that just beats, it literally just puts them on have imperm or they lose, which is just insane. Side. I played 3 Sphere Mode. Yeah. This card was okay. Honestly, I didn't play against a single Cash deck or like any real combo deck. I played against a lot of Trap decks and a lot of Pearly in this regional flight. Like I played against Trap Tricks, 2 Pearly, and I played against Synchron. This came in against Synchron, but I never opened it. But this card, in theory, like it does the same thing as Lava Golem, but I wanted to play this over Lava Golem in case like I got like Barrier Statued against like.
It's because it's Ghost Rare.
Yeah, okay, you figured it out. Yeah. I don't have secret Lava Golems. He figured it out. I don't have no secrets, no ultras, nothing. The mismatched Drolls. So we always open them. This card's insane. The main reason I play this card in this deck is it's a level 1, so if you like open too many, you can just normal summon 1 and still make Mubeta. I played 1 Vanity's Ruler. This is for Runic. So Chaos Max does absolutely nothing against the Runic for higher deck. So you just side this in and pray to God they don't open Freezing Tip or Freezing Curses or Dark Ruler. 1 Lingaribo. This is for Ibly. This deck auto loses to Ibly. Your only out is 2 Diviner and 1 Lancia. You can't search them out either, so it's literally just 3 cards in your deck. I played 1 Dark Ruler. This is a thrust target. I didn't play any more because I chose Sphere Mode for the spot that would have been more Dark Rulers. It was pretty good. I never like sided it, so it didn't matter. 3 Evenly. This card's cracked since I played against like all those like back row decks and like just make a war deck. This card's crazy. And then the Spice. These are my other thrust targets. We got the 1D Barrier, Magic Deflector for Runic, and then the Sauce Featherstorm. So yeah, you just thrust into these when they like droll you or whatever. And then like with the Lyralisk one, or the Featherstorm, you just end on Lyralisk and skip their turn anyways. Yeah, this list was cracked. The one thing I will say before we go, though, let me pull it out. So if you open Alpha, Zeta, and like a way to Ben or like Ben 10 or just Chaos Max in general, so this hand alone will let you beat Droll. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go Alpha, tribute Zeta, summon, search Chaos Max. They Droll you right there. Then you go Zeta, tribute the Chaos Max, summon back, overlay, remove Beta, dump the Ritual spell. And the Ritual spell will add itself back, decreasing by 1,000. And then you just activate the Ritual spell, fucking detach 2, drop Chaos Max, take those for Dynamondo, and through Droll you still like turn skip them. Like, yeah, Droll does not really hurt this deck like it used to. Like, you have so many ways that just like let you play through it. The one other thing about like playing Megaliths is if you don't open like a way to like Ben 10 or Chaos Max or just a Megalith card, you kind of have to pick and choose. You're gonna go for Chaos Max or Megaliths, and you always go for Chaos Max because like turn skipping them, there's like no out to that.
It's like Featherstorming them, but searchable.
Exactly, yeah. Like, it's a searchable Featherstorm. There's a lot less like to interact with it. Like, there's just 3 Bystials, like I mentioned, the combo, or drop it exactly. That's all you can do. Yeah, I gotta give shout outs to the boys from KC, my boy Trey. It's been forever.
Yes, sir.
Trying to come back to this next Nats. Got my invite now.
Yes, sir. Smash that like button. We'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces. Also, don't forget to shout out the Wise Guys.
Yeah, Wise Guys Nation. Let's go.
Hey, yo.